Evening, everyone. How are we? Welcome. Happy Monday, one and all. First things first. How is the audio levels? Is the music a reasonable level? Is the microphone a reasonable level? Are we a bit too loud? Or are we all right? Because we're still trying to adjust to a new OBS world where, alterations have been made in the background. Thanks to OBS. Thanks, OBS. You're the best. Music's good. Mic's a bit loud. Today. Okay, so right there. How about now? Is that a little bit better? If I just move that down just ever so smidgy. That's perfect there, says Fiery Chariot. Lovely. Thank you, Rougeau. Thank you, Chariot. Evening 33. How are we, buddy? Ryan's in as well. Ian's here. Callous Spirit of Jason over on YouTube. Tiny bit more. I can do a tiny bit more. How about that? How about that? Better or worse? Obi, yes, am I right? Obi-Wan Kenobi. Possibly Dan. Evening, Andy Reynolds. How are we? Catching up on previous streams while working. Hope you've had a good weekend. I've had a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Andy. Or at least I think I have. I've had a decent one. I can't really remember what I've done. Not a lot, to be honest, is what I've done. But we played some Football Manager over the weekend. Believe it or not, we won some games. And we're actually winning football matches in Europe. Come on. So here we go. Let's have a little look at this then, shall we? Obi-Wan Clean Boy is the name of my robot Hoover. I like that. I like it. That's good. Sometimes downtown a weekend is very much needed. Andy, I will take the one weekend where we had no plans. And it was very much needed, to be honest. Mrs. J took the kids to one of the, I don't even know what it is. It's like a kids play park thing all day Saturday. So she's like, all right, you've got loads of time to yourself. What she meant was, TJ, you've got about 2 hours to yourself by the time we'd done all the other bits and pieces that I had to do. What did I even do Saturday morning? I forgot what I did. Yeah. Eldest James had a party. That's right. He had a party first of all, so I didn't go to that. Well, I did go, but I wasn't part of the VR experience, unfortunately. So couldn't take part there. But what I did do, I know this free time thing. It's like bless Mrs. J though. Like she really does try. She means well. She's like, all right, have some time to yourself, but she doesn't realize that. The realities of how much time you have, it's not really a great deal. So there's not a lot I can do with that, really. So, adult life is tough. It's really, really hard. It's really hard. No one tells you about this. When you're young, they just go like, oh, do you know what's fun? Living. And it is. But yeah, so I got back, and what I did, some of you will have heard this on Saturday, but you'll be proud of me. You will be proud of me. I'm sure you will. What I did. Oh, here we go. These people need to know exactly what we did. Evening, Alice. Evening, Katie. How are we, friends? Welcome in. You will be very proud of me, both of you. Both Alice and Katie will be 100% proud, because Saturday, when Mrs. J was out with the kids, I didn't go back to sleep, which is what I was planning on doing. I actually take a seat, everyone. I recorded the season 1 roundup video of the Builder Nation. We might have a YouTube video this year. We might have one. I've got a couple of bits of highlights to pop in to populate that video for it to be a thing. But I've also done a sort of this is what the save is video, which will then be released, and then an hour later there'll be the sort of end of season 1 video. So I've done a YouTube. Boats pushed out, right? Boats pushed out. I'm glad you have highlights. I mean, define highlights, really. Define highlights. Got some moments where we lost. 1 or 2 moments where we won. And then season 2 would have started perfectly So season 2's video is going to be incredible because Kay, you saw this online. Alice, I don't know if you have or not, but we started the save on Saturday night. We loaded the stream up, and we got offered a job, which is very bizarre given the fact that we hadn't done very well with Aberdeen. We actually got offered the Celtic job, which is like, that's massive. But in a Build a Nation save, it's not necessary to take the Celtic job. If anything, it would ruin the Build a Nation save, because the idea is we need to take Aberdeen up to the level of Celtic. So if we were just making Celtic the best team in Scotland, then that's not going to really help the Build a Nation. So we had to turn it down. We didn't even go for the interview. It's like, look, thank you, Celtic, very, very kind. Really appreciate the opportunity. However, it's not gonna be it. Celtic basically finished second, Brit, so that's where they were, and they looked and went, shit's just got real. We're gonna have to try and get TJ in. They clearly felt they missed out on you from the Darlow save. That'll be it. That's 100% it. Jason says, stupid young'uns couldn't wait to be grown-ups, only to find out it sucks being a grown-up compared to being a kid. I know, ain't that the truth? Decisions to be made as well, by the way. We can finally get Dan Neil in. I'm happy. Question is it one player too many now? We've already had 12 signings. Would you like to see them before we agree to have a look at Dan Neil? We finally got him $7,000. He's going to be one of our top earners, probably. It's like when Ireland didn't want to win Eurovision, so picked Father Ted. I mean, that's an interesting way of looking at it, isn't it? Right, let's have a little look here then, shall we? This is the squad right now. So Destin Oglu was already there last season. Anthony Ralston came in on a free transfer for £2,700 a week. That's not a lot. That's a little free transfer there. He is now injured for 2 weeks, sadly, but we have a Scottish right back in. We also brought in Luke Graham from Dundee, I believe. Yeah, £500,000 for him. £1,600 against Scottish centre half. Looks a tasty bit of player, doesn't he? Brings the ball out of defence, 6'2", jumping reach of 15. He's got a bit of potential about him there. Still only 23 as well. So excited to see how he develops. We brought Luke Chambers in, released by Liverpool, as most players in this database are. $3,500, quite a bit of money. But might solve our left back problem, we think. So he comes in. He is English and doesn't have any ties to Scotland, I'm afraid. But we'll see. Dave Watson's just come in from Kilmarnock. £450,000 into midfield. Yes, Luffy, 40 months, my friend. Loving that. Very kind indeed. Thank you for the support there. Much appreciated. Dave Watson, 22-year-old box-to-box midfielder. Bit lightweight physically, I think. But determination's good. Bravery's good. Work rate is excellent, as well as his fitness. And look at those long throws. My word. He's going to be slinging them in from our own corner flag, I think, to be honest. Hablino, is it possible they had to put a team from the 4th division to the 3rd division? Yes. But then you'd have to take a team out of the 3rd division and put them back into the 4th division, I think. That's literally my knowledge of the editor. I've never used it, but I presume that's how you do it. El Diego, good to see you, pal. Hope you're well. So, yeah, again, so another Scottish player in Dave Watson. Luke McCowan, we locked down, having been out on loan to us last year. We've now got him permanently. Even Angulo, Colombian winger, 16 for acceleration, 15 for pace, 13 for crossing and dribbling, off the ball of 14. He's going to be a menace, isn't he? Really, with that pace and acceleration in this division, he's going to be fine. Again, we're paying him quite a bit of money, $7,000. Wages £11 million release clause, so he might be half decent. We don't know. Speaking of players who might be half decent, Mfundo Vilakazi, the South African Messi, we picked this guy up for 300 grand. Okay. Flair 20, determination, first touch and dribbling all at 16, vision 14, passing 15, long shots of 14, acceleration of 15. I mean, granted he's 5'5", but Tom Perlover, in you come. Appreciate the follow, my friend. Very kind. So looking forward to seeing how this guy plays out. Allegedly, he was wanted by Juventus and Inter. So we've, I mean, they didn't bid for him, but we did. And we've got him in. So delighted to have him in. Tries killer balls, tries tricks, gets the crowd going. Very excited to see him in the number 10 role. And then this fella, Amara Diouf from Fenerbahce, former Generation Foot player. So if you know, you know. Again, another winger. Great flair, great determination. Really good agility, decent acceleration, good dribbling, yeah, good passing. He's gonna be all right, isn't he? He also has a £11 million release clause as well, so expecting to lose these players pretty quickly. Up front, we've also brought in where are we? We brought in Michael Noonan, Republic of Ireland striker. He was brought in for 700 grand. Whoa, big money. Acceleration's good. Finishing's decent. Off the ball's good. Determination's fine. Fitness is good. Stamina's really good. 18 years old. So again, hoping for something big from him. He's of course homegrown as well. 6'1". Likes to beat the offside trap, so fingers crossed he's going to replace the goals that James Wilson won't be getting because he's not here this year. So yeah, that's where we are. We've brought in pretty much a full team, to be honest. I don't think there's a position we haven't strengthened. Could probably still do with another centre half, really, if I'm being picky. Although we do have Reece Williams still there. Aremu might leave because he's going to be out of work permit out next season. Calvin Ramsey's come back as well on a free transfer, so he'll replace the injured Anthony Ralston this week. So not too bad. And now we're about to add Dan Neil into the mix. So let's lock it down, shall we? Go on, Dan. In you come. There we go. Dan Neil is in. The board are delighted. The fans are happy. Bilalovic has gone on loan to Partick. Evening, Kirst. Welcome in. Fiery Chariots. Tune. Good one, isn't it? It is a good one. Little bit of James for everyone there. Not for those people on YouTube, by the way. They don't know what's going on just yet, but trust me, it's good. Evening, Umbilicus. Welcome in. All good, thank you, Umbilicus. Hope you're well. Hope you're well also. And there's Dan Neil then. Look at that. Our box-to-box midfielder. Comes deep to get the ball. He dictates the tempo. Good determination. Bit of leadership in there as well. Good teamwork, good work rate. Stamina. Look. A bit of experience for us as well. Can rotate him around with McCowan. So Ralston's out. We're going to have to instant result this friendly, by the way. I'm not going to play the friendly against Arbroath. Normally I do, but just figure we might as well just roll into the into the next European game. You know what I mean? Shame he's got a jumping reach of 5 for a guy over 6 foot. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not that good in the air, Dan Neil, I must admit. But it's fine. He's pretty good passer of the ball, though. I'll give him that. You know what I mean? Choose captains for the season. Let's have a look, shall we? Tell you what, I know we've just brought Dylan Lobban in as the vice captain, but I'm wondering whether or not I'm not going to give it to Dan Neil, which I could do. Nisbet, maybe. I mean, leadership and teamwork's pretty high. Do you know what I mean? For Dan Neil, it's actually higher than Nooster, really. Nisbet's just been given the armband in real life, but he's only got 8 for leadership. Tell you what, let's pop him. Set up a Dan Neil mention counter. You don't need to. You don't need to. It's going to be fine. Don't worry. Oh, look at this. Ryan Lamb looks all right for 16, doesn't he? Yeah, he looks okay for 16, I think. 14 acceleration, 16 determination. Let's get him out on loan to East Kilbride. Can I say that? Can I say what? What have I said? I'm not listening. Right, Elliot Stroud's gone to Dundee United. We didn't go in for him in the end. He looks all right for 16. Oh, I've got you. Yeah, of course you can. As long as I don't do anything about it. I think that's the... Right, Shartenson can go. Still no offers for Jeremy James. Right, nothing coming in for him yet. We have also got a question mark over Ross Stewart as well, which might sound counterproductive, but we figure if we maybe sell Ross Stewart, we might get a bit of money for him. But he's also a good player, so we don't want to just get rid of him and then not replace him. So that would mean we'd have to then find another striker. So I am concerned. 31 years old, out of contract next season. You know, at £5 million, if we get 5 million quid for him, that'll be a pretty good sale, right? Paul Lionheart, have a look at Binks. Who's Binks? I mean, we've got attribute masking on, so we might not be able to see attributes or anything. Right, which Binks? Louis Binks at Bronby, Isabel Binks, Chris Binks. You wouldn't have thought there was that many Binkses, surely. Adam Binks, Dan Binks. Yeah, there's not. There's a few. Adam RDG, welcome in. 5 months on the sub. I thought Jar Jar Binks as well. And here's Lewis Binks at Bronby, formerly of Coventry. Right. Okay. There you go. That's what he is there. You've signed him. Nationality Scottish. Asked to represent nation. There we go. Smart. Smart. I was Oh, Binks has decided to represent Scotland. Get in. All right, thank you for that, Lionheart. Need a left-footed centre-back. He fit the profile. I mean, look, we've just got ourselves one there. Loving that. We're also ready to go into Europe. So let's give ourselves a run out, shall we? We are 3-0 up from the first leg as well. I should say as well, by the way, when Alison Katie came in, if you haven't followed the WFM show, you absolutely need to. So make sure that's on your list of things to watch on YouTube. So get that followed. Did Hayden Hackney ever decide he was going to become Scottish or not? Or did we not ask him? Asked to represent. He's not going to get capped for England, is he? And he's still undecided. He would like to speak to you, discuss why he should commit. Oh, here we go. Right. Currently leaning to my allegiances towards Scotland as I feel I could establish myself as a first team regular. You can become one of our key players. It's very encouraging. All right, there we go. Off to go and consult with other parties. That's fair enough. We've already given Robbie Yore a whole load of game time. In fact, he scored loads of goals for us as well, which is really good. Right. So, and Harry Gray as well. See, this is what we're meant to be doing with. I'll let you have these, right, by the way. But this is what we're meant to be doing with anyone who's got the save file. You're meant to be doing this in the background for us. You find Joseph McGrath. He might be the most Scottish looking bloke going forward. Does he play for Hibs? I mean, he is Scottish. Let's have a look at him in the internet. Joseph McGrath, Hibs. He does look pretty Scottish, doesn't he? That is pretty Scottish. Yeah. Yeah. So Scottish, isn't it? Harry Gray doesn't want to represent Scotland just yet. Okay, well look, you decide that, Harry. Let's just see what happens to you. Um, who knows? We could do with some defenders, strikers, and any goalkeepers at all. You know, basically the current problems that the Scottish national team has. Okay, let's have another go, shall we? We're going to go back with that 4-2-3-1. Yuck. Yuck. Just see what can happen. As we say, we're already leading from the first leg. So I believe after this, the winners, if it is ourselves, face either Molde from Norway or Slaven Belupo. So the European adventure could continue. I mean, no one's turned up for this game, have they? They're 3-0 down after the first leg. They've just went, oh, no, I'm not turning up to watch us be embarrassed by Aberdeen. I mean, Mr. Tony FM, I mean, what a name. Welcome in. Chambers, Joof. Oh, I mean, this isn't good, is it? 3 minutes in, corner. Ergas nodded away. Oh, rode our luck there a little bit. This bloody attacking mentality. This is what this is. It's gonna be the death of us. Velakazi, Chambers, McCowan, Velakazi, Joof. Here's Barney Stewart. Velakazi, Watson. Over the top, Barney Stewart. Oh, how's he missed? Chariot, I've missed a bit over the last few weeks. What happened to Darlow? Basically nothing. Nothing happened to Darlow. That's the problem. Chariot, the save got very stale, really. And like, I think I pride myself in playing a realistic way, or like trying to play relatively realistically. But there was just a few moments where I was like, in reality, we would have left this club a long time ago. Things the board were doing, like, just general lack of success and that sort of stuff. So it started to lose its appeal, and then getting into transfer windows and not really even caring when you're looking at players going like, not really fussed about any of these people at all. So too many seasons finishing 12th, and it was just like, nah, we need to do something new. And then World Cup was happening, so it seemed like the perfect time to do the Build a Nation Scotland save, because Scotland had just been knocked out of the World Cup. So I was like, right, we'd threatened to do that anyway at the start of 26, but there was no international management. So we thought, well, actually, this is the perfect time to try and fix Scottish football. What a goal that is. And yes, we figured we'd do that. We'd started the World Cup, so we had to like play the international fixtures first, and then we are technically season 3 in game, but this is season 2 for us. And yeah, we figured we'd go back to Aberdeen because Aberdeen hates us and we hate them. So spite is the reason we're here. And the first season, despite it being up and down, up and down, up and down. What a great goal that is. Luke McCowan, that should just about see us through. We finished fourth, which was enough to get into the Europa Conference. So, yeah, here's where we are. First season, we sort of like rode our luck a little bit, trying to work out how we're going to play, mixing formations around and stuff. And then this year, as I say, we've bought pretty much a whole new squad. And yeah, let's see what happens going forward now. So the save really is going to start kicking on from this moment forward. And the beauty of a build a nation is you don't have to win stuff. So there is that. Evening, Kurt. Kurt, sorry, how are we? Appreciate the follow, by the way, pal. Right. Watson wins it back. Ramsey picks it up. And I should say as well, I do hate myself. We're on a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. Attacking. It's just all kinds of horrid. And people will know as well, because we've said it now. Great ball. Oh, what about that? You don't have to win stuff, but this team's going to. I bet you it doesn't, though. 33. I bet you it doesn't. Oh, look at that. We've got ourselves a silly Billy. Oh, bless you. Should we get rid of him? Should we get rid of him? I think we should. Yeah. There we go. Bye now. I mean, it would be quite something, though, wouldn't it, to win stuff with Aberdeen? And we'd be like, fuck's sake. Can't believe we won with Aberdeen. Didn't even offer to buy me a drink. No, just presumed that was my thing. I mean, it is. Angulo, just pull it back. Dave Watson. What was he doing? I was busy ironing. I mean, he was doing pretty much the same, Ryan, to be honest. It timed out once before, did they? Well, this is the thing, though. This is the thing with silly billies, isn't it? You know? Imagine a win a European trophy. Could you imagine? Could you? Sir Alex Jameson over here. That's just gone wide. Right, 4-0 up so far. So, I mean, that's decent, right? We'll certainly take that. Juve's only on a 6-6. And he's tiring. Everyone else on the bench is complacent. Right, okay. Okay. Fine, whatever. Let's Wiles Dean, has it been your most rewarding save on FM26? Has this been? Do you know what? The first 2 seasons have been more rewarding than 12 seasons with Darlington. So in that sense, yes. But it's difficult to tell given the fact that we've only had 2 seasons with this side. So yeah, it's a tough one to check that really. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Thank you, love. Thank you. we haven't done trifle for a while, have we? This is European trifle. I mean, it's not. It's from Asda. So, but you know, let's do things properly, right? If we're going to be playing in Europe, we deserve European calories. Evening, Mrs. J, says Fiery Chariot. Right. Does she deliver? No, she does chicken and fish. Right, 4-0 there. TJ's European trifle. It's raspberry and peach. Oh, God, we've gone up in the world, haven't we? Live trifling. I've missed this level of content. Oh, do you know what I mean? This is where we're going right now, isn't it? So Aberdeen draw Mulder. Where's Scully? Went off yesterday. Don't tell them that, Mrs. J. They'll wonder why I'm not on the stream for the rest of the week now. It was reduced yesterday as well. So, the yellow sticker of joy. Yellow sticker John. Well, no, he just comes around once a week. Kedar Dembele. Yes, isn't he the lad that used to play for Celtic? Was he former Celtic or was he former QP? Former. He was Celtic. Yeah. 24 years old. Hans Stomach Jameson's got this one covered. It's fine. All right. Here's the reality, Dembele. Who else is picking you? All right, Dembele's in. Apparently. I think, although it does say he's still undecided. All right, let's go back to the scouting, shall we? Um, let's see if we can get anybody remotely decent in, shall we? Mason McCready at your service. Bobby Allen, French Scottish, 35-year-old French goalkeeper who also has a Scottish passport, clearly. Jake Livesey. Actually, should I do it by nation of birth instead and then work out who's not Scottish at the top? Okay, so Tebo Magotsi, Robbie Breen, Isaiah Charles, Cameron Harper, attacking midfielder. And Kai Smutuk. I mean, that's not very good, is it? Strikers, Kane Hester, Robbie Cole from Tanzania, Jack Harper. Isn't that the lad that was at Real Madrid when he was like a kid? So 31 now. You and your in. Right, it doesn't really look like there's anyone else in there that's going to help, unfortunately. So, clearly the French goalkeeper with the Scottish passport must be related to Frank Swaze. I imagine he probably is. Max Kucheravchi. Alison Jones. Alison Jones. Oh, we've got Hibs first day of the league campaign. I'm a bit busy, Haley. Right, let's see if we I couldn't ask for a transfer. That's fine. Okay, let's do that. Sorry. Let's look. Where's a Remu? Because I think we said we might try and move him out because he's not going to get a work permit next season, is he? York are woeful tonight. Feel pure shit. Just want Maynard back. What happened? Well, it was 1-0 last I heard. What was the finished? What was the final score? Ironically, against Crawley, wasn't it? Which of course is Lindsay's former team. Very much looking forward to watching an entire season of this now. Glad I've spent so much money on a season ticket. Right, Shartson's on his way out. And yeah, hopefully we can get a decent result against Hibs. Main season starts on Saturday. I can't wait. Yeah, so it's all non-league and EFL starts this weekend, isn't it? It was EFL Cup tonight. So York's first league game is away, so we won't get to see that. But then the first home game on the 15th, so very much Looking forward to that. Eldest Jameson's very happy. So we'll see how we get on with that one. Oh, Hayden Hackney's decided he's going to become Scottish. That's good. Borden fans seem happy. Dundee United have beaten. Is that right? Have they beaten Celtic on the opening day? They have Sean Maloney in charge of Celtic. Oh dear. Oh dear. See, Noonan could be on the bench as well. Lower leagues are better. They are better. They are. Let's start with Chambers at left back. I'm still not fully decided on left back. I think after all the players we bought, I do feel as though we are lacking a left back still. I don't think Will Ferry's the guy either. So let's go ahead. Nisbet on the bench. We'll go with the same side that started against Limassol. We're aiming for champagne football, according to my latest in-tunnel press conference. Champagne football. I'll take a couple of cans of hooch football is what I'm making. TJ, is this Buckfast ball? Yep. Evening, Llama. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. A pleasure to have you. How are we? How was morning streaming, by the way, Llama? How was the switch up? Blue Nun Ball. That's the one. The Granite City have qualified for the next round of the Europa Conference, Llama. So we're playing Mulder in the third qualifying round. So things are looking up. And at the minute, dare I say it too loud, at the minute we aren't losing in the SPL. Celtic lost. Celtic lost to Dundee United. I've just given an interview in the tunnel where I've said we're going to play champagne football. So we're now looking at the alternatives for what we're actually going to be playing. Blue Buzz Ball. Oh, right, there you go. There's the first goal. Great to have to Ocean Colour Scene. You're not a massive fan, though, are you? Morning stream was fine. Looking forward to getting back to normal, though. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the way of life, isn't it? Sadly, but being able to flex and move around might bring you some new audience members as well, though, Llamas. That's always lovely to see, isn't it? Jason says, sprint, run, score. There's a lot of truth to be said in that. This is this attacking bullshit that we talked about before. Attacking in 4-2-3-1. Yuck. Disgusting. Duke's on a 6-6, by the way, and Stewart's on a 6-3, 6-2 now. So we might have to make some changes. Go back to 4-2-4, I think. Let's go with that. See if that works a bit better. Nooster launches it to nobody. Oh, there you go. Oh, the press from the strikers. Angulo with his first goal of the season. Get this one clipped, by the way, because we're using this in the YouTube video. This is a stunner. Defensive mistake. Angulo taps it in off the post. Oh, it's good when it doesn't happen to us, isn't it? Here comes Mulligan. Out to Ramsey. Can we hold him down the line? Can we hold him? No, we can't. No, we can't. It's 2-1. Klidgy. I mean, yeah, he's just shown us down the line, hasn't he? Few new ideas in the second half, I think. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. It does cut worse, doesn't it? Right, Barney Stewart. Do you know what? I'm not bringing Barney Stewart off. I'm going to bring Juve off, actually. Keep him as a centre forward. This could be the time for Dan Neil, and I think potentially we bring Bassey, maybe even Noonan on the second half as well. So let's see how that's gonna play out, shall we? Is that Michael Noonan? It is indeed. Carl. Do you know what? Stewart's not having the best times. Let's get Noonan in now. Should we go attacking? Let's go attacking, shall we? Demand more of the team as well. Can Gulo go to the left? He can, can't he? Villakazi off now, I think, for Bassey. See, I never got into Feeder, I'll be honest. Never really never really tickled my undercarriage. I think because of songs like this. Right, Ramsey's struggling. Excellent. I don't think there's much more we can do, is it? We're still sat in a low block, are we? Right, let's move up a bit, shall we? They've got some great songs. This one isn't one of them. Yeah. Maybe that's the thing. It's one of those ones where I haven't explored their back catalogue enough. You know? Oh, the ball's dropped to Noonan. Go on, Noonan. Neil. Chambers. Neil. Going the wrong way, boys. Dan Neil floats the ball in. It's knocked down. It's in the bottom corner. It's Nisbet. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe they're one of those bands where like you see them live and you're like, yeah, they're class live. Like, you know, I still think Muse are mint live. You know, and Coldplay are good live as well. And I also think that if I'd have only seen if I'd have only seen Ed Sheeran play live, I would respect him a lot more than having like heard him on the radio, because seeing what he does is far more impressive than listening to his drivel, right? The songs I can take or leave, but when you realise it's all loop pedals, I'm like, that's quite talented actually. Well done. Well done. Nisbet getting one over the high bees. I mean, this is a tune and a half, isn't it? This is my opinion on Taylor Swift. Saw her live, incredible. Could never listen to her normally. Right? That's the thing, isn't it? Like, yeah, not my vibe, but I can totally appreciate what it is. Although Mrs. J will know, if I was to pick an era of Taylor Swift, then I would be a Reputation era. For I feel as though that's more my fitting. You know what I mean? There's some beats in there. There's like, you know, there's a bit of swag in there. So I'm like, that works. Kieran Orford off to Dundee United for 400 grand. Calvin Stengs. Evening, Mad Scientist. How are you, buddy? Welcome in, sir. Hope you're well. Happy Monday to you. Should say as well, by the way, team, if you haven't already bought your tickets for the FMT or the FM Pod live show, then why not? Why not? Why not? You got to come and get yourselves down to Nottingham. Yeah, this is where it's all at. Come and see myself, Cy Maggio, RDF Tactics, second yellow card, Llama in person. Maybe the Mad Scientist again this year. Who knows? He's been there before. Come and meet members of the FM community, members of the chat. Meet Rugio. Yeah, come and have a hooch with us in Nottingham. Go on. Come and meet your favourite mods. Yeah, exactly. You get to meet Dan. You'd be like, is that Dan? Yeah, it is, yeah. Get a selfie with Dan, right? Let's see if we get 10 Dan selfies. I'd be happy with that. Would you be happy with that, Dan? We should have like a sort of a collection of challenges for people as well. And it could be like, right, you know, it could be like, let's see how many pictures we get with Dan, or You know, just get photographs of llama against various animals. I don't know. I've not really thought that through properly. There you go. Dan's in for it. Oh, do you know what? 33. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. It's well, we've all right. Real football chat for a second, and we have mocked them down the road for their unethical ventures. Yeah, we can't do the same. We can't do the same. You know what I mean? It's not right, is it? Yeah, it's still illegal to be gay in Ghana, so probably not something we should be having on the front of our shirts, especially as we have pride shirts as well. It's not a good look. Thankfully the new shirts look class without a sponsor on, but it's just another thing like do you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying my best here. I'm trying. How many football clubs do I have to stop supporting? That's the question. Yeah, it's not a good look. I mean, it's not quite Rwanda, but it's not a million miles away, right? And from what I understand as well, it seems to be like, oh yeah, but it's not the tourist board; it's a private capitalist venture, and it's like, right? I don't think that's much better. Is this the new gambling thing? Yeah, pick the worst countries you can, have a sponsor. Yeah, like, I mean, the gambling stuff is horrible anyway. I've got my own views on gambling. It's one of the only things that I won't. Sorry, this makes me sound horrible. It's one of the only things I won't agree for sponsorship for. But we've been asked for gambling sponsors for the podcast before and for streaming, and it's always been a blanket no for me. It's like no. I'm not advertising gambling. I don't want the responsibility of anybody falling into problems with gambling. Been asked loads of times to do stuff with crypto and like sort of these like pay for football apps and stuff, and I'm like, nah, not doing it. Loads of people do it, and fair play to them. And I've even asked some people about them, going, I've been approached to do this, what do you reckon? And they're like, look, it's up to you, but I don't think it fits your brand or your style or your sort of like ethos. You know, things like the footium and stuff, like we get it all the time. But yeah, it's just crap, in it. Like the shirts look much better without a sponsor this year, and I'm glad that they've not got one on the ones that I've bought. It's worrying that a horrible betting sponsor actually looks better than Visit Ghana. It should say Visit Pennywell, Visit Grindon, Visit Hendon, Visit Pallion. That's what they should have on. How has there never been an individual tackling training focus? Has there not? What, not in any iteration of the game, Chariot? It must have been, surely. Got me thinking now. Visit the FM show. There you go, that's the one. Visit Denise Van Houten. No, don't. Brit makes our fizzy drink sponsor look amazing. Now, the thing is, you're Marine, aren't you? I was going to say your Leeds, aren't you? But I must say, the Leeds away shirt is still up there as a contender for shirt of the season. I mean, the Sunderland home shirt wins, and the away shirt is second, but Leeds away shirt is, dynamite. Actually makes you, even the fact that it's got Red Bull all over it, it still looks mint. All right, 1-0 down to Mulder. Bought the away shirt full price. That's how good it is. The home shirt is horrible. Ah, it looks grim. It looks shite, doesn't it, with all those hoops on it. But yeah, the away shirt is mint. Obviously, where we are, you see loads of people walking around in it, and it's just like, yeah, you should be proud of that. That's a good effort. It should be like the 100 where everyone has to have a crisp sponsor. Visit your nan with meanalottoher.com. Not everyone's nan is nice, that's the thing. You know what I mean? You're just making a lot of assumptions there. Visit an elderly relative. Bring back Draper tools and Thistle hotels. Just stick Vaux on it and be done with it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, for Leeds, Top Man used to be one of the old vintage sponsors, wasn't it? Or was it Blackthorn cider they had for a bit? Strongbow. I'd take a Vimto as my jersey sponsor. Yeah. I want one that just says cans. Local cans. Right, this isn't quite working as we were hoping, is it? Thatcher's cider. Local cans needs to happen. Yeah, should we do that for should we do an FM show football shirt? And that can be our sponsor, just local cans. Ash Goodger says we appear we're all showing our ages tonight. In what sense, Ash? It's not like me to be doing visit places unknown, parts unknown. Norwich used to be sponsored by Coleman's Mustard. Those were the days. They did. Local Cans, the podcast. Cancast. Right, Juice's coming off again. Watson's frustrated. Or just have a sponsor that just says stuff. So yeah, let's get an FM show shirt done. Local cans on the front. Or Hooch Lemon. There we go. Yeah, Hooch Lemon for the home shirt. Pink Hooch for the away shirt. Like when Arsenal had Sega and Dreamcast. Our sponsor could be Jude Bellingham's brother. Oh, Bassie's giving it away. Silly. Oh no. What happened there? What happened there? Can someone Again, this is going to have to be another clipper, I reckon. This is a shocker. Is this a glitch? What's gone on here? Keeper's already on the floor. It's like the one that we conceded against Leeds in America. Unbelievable. Get Melier on the phone. Ironically, we decided not to sign him, didn't we? Well, there's Barney Stewart tapping in. Oh. Oh yeah, the gold away shirt was a thing of beauty, to be honest. Is that the off trifle? Yes, it is. Yeah. Maybe that's why the goalkeeper's done that. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Noonan, Bassey, Ramsey, Bassey pulls it back. Oh, Villakazi, nearly. Here's Angulo. Floats it in. Not away as far as McCowan. Got red. Go on, Ferry. Angulo. Oh. Angulo's at 6'5". Oh, here's Ferry. Bassey floats it up. Angulo brings it down. Bottom corner. Levelled it up. I had a quick little nosy. Are we going to bring him off? Yes, we're going to. And then, nope, no, we're not. Coventry's away shirt looks nice. It's a good one, that, innit? So off-white with a bit of orange and a bit of navy, or is it navy? Maybe, I don't know. Cobalt, probably, or something. It's smart. It's another good one from Hummel. New Fulham away shirt's quite nice as well, actually. Oh, do you know what? I'm amazed that didn't get chalked off for the striker being in front of the keeper. Here's Bassey. Great cross in. Oh, no one's there. I wonder whether we drop back to 4-2-3-1 now. Here's Nistia down the line. Oh, Lauritsen. Is that former Odds Ball Club striker Tobias Lauritsen? I mean, that was and there's Breivik as well. All right, let's keep Noonan up front. Let's put Villakazi there. Let's maybe put Rego in. Swap him with McCowan. Try and hold it at 2-2, shall we? Ramsey, Rego gives the ball away. There you go. Oh, disallowed. That's all right. It's been quite a match, this, hasn't it? Very inside to Bassey. Bassey to Noonan. Oh! Keeper somehow keeps it out. Oh, come on. Oh. I mean, that's a great strike. But you can't shoot through all of those players. Like, I mean, it's a good hit, though, isn't it? But yeah, he's got to do better. He's got to do better. Transfer window still open, Z. We can get a goalkeeper in now. Maybe we do go for Melier. McCowan, Ramsey. Oof. Angulo, McCowan, Ramsey. Rego gives it away. Let's go very attack and see. I mean, look, 3-2. We're still in the game. If we can bring them back to Pataudry with only one goal in it, then that might be fine. Although, having said that, great block. What a block that was. Luke Graham. Oh, you have just justified your inclusion. What a match. Ooh, that was exciting, wasn't it? Let's go. Let's have a little look and see if we do still have a goalkeeper. Any available goalkeepers? Have they now left? That's the question. Right, he is still available. Likes big matches, apparently. We'll do them at home. We should do. We should do. What's going to be interesting, though, is looking for when we have those players, like when we sort of like, when we're having to do like Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, like how long can we go before it starts taking its toll on the team? There is also the beautiful irony that after a goalkeeper howler, the first thing we thought is let's get Melier in. That'll help. I'm not sure that is really the answer, but it's worth being aware of, isn't it? And it also seems a shame just to suddenly drop the keeper and be like, right, yep, we're getting rid. But if we look at the fixture schedule, he conceded 2 against Hibs. He's conceded 3 against Mulder. Like he's got until Celtic, really. Can we wait until Celtic to make a decision on the keeper? Oof. Look, let's say they're still favourites, yeah. It's the keeper's fault. His mistake cost us. It is. It is. I mean, look. Yeah, there's nothing I can really talk about to her. So yes, his the one where he goes to ground too early, that's his fault. And then the one where he can't save the ball from 25 yards, that's also his fault. So yeah, I guess no, it doesn't matter how we wrap it up. It is his fault. This is a really interesting turn of events in a Build a Nation save. I mean, it's very flattering and all. It's very flattering, but our heart is with Scotland. We're not going to Holland. So yeah, we have to reject that, I'm afraid. Yeah. Something to ponder. Do bad with the Netherlands if that'll help Scotland. That's not a bad shout, actually. They were impressed by the loss against Mulder. They were. Actually, I just need to double check something as well very quickly as to what. Oh, that's fine. I thought I'd saved over my end of save file. I was like, oh shit. Well, thankfully I haven't. Two huge job offers, Dan. Celtic and the Dutch national team. Are you listening, Darlington? Are you listening? I've told you we were better than Darlington. Unbelievable. The Dutch women's leagues might be a fun Build a Nation. It could be. I must admit, I've not played. I said I was going to, but I've not played the women's leagues. I really should, to be honest. So let's put Noonan up front. Celtic was an interview getting carried away. I mean, yeah, but let's face it, right? It's kind of. It was a gimme, wasn't it? Really. I think. Do you hear me, Larissa? Look, I'm all for getting carried away, as you know, Tuny. Yeah. The camera we've got is class. How much do we get it for? Oh, it's like it's about £500, I think. It's the Sony ZV-E10. It's like a DSLR camera. So you got like the camera to buy, and then you got the capture card to buy, and then like the HDMI cables and the battery pack and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I like it. I'm glad you appreciate it, Jake. And I'm glad you've got Villakazi as well. I'm hoping he's going to turn out to be a bit of a player for us. So I think he will be. I do think he will be. Actually, I wonder whether Jouf would just have a bit more enjoyment behind the strikers. Because he can play up top as well. So actually, let me put Jouf as the DLF. See how that goes. I haven't played either, not the lack of wanting. I usually have 1 or 2 saves per FM. Gotta be picky. Gotta be picky. Oh, the cam. Oh, sorry. See, you wrote cam, so I was like, well, that's, thought you meant as in like camera. But I didn't realise you were talking about actual Football Manager stuff. Sorry, it's easy to get confused in this game, isn't it? Very rarely do we talk about Football Manager. That's what threw me, Jake. I was like, yeah, we can talk tech setup. I'm much more comfortable talking about that than I am about Football Manager. Destinoglu was a disaster in the Mulder match. He was Jane, but hopefully he'll be better. Probably better not to talk about FM. Absolutely. I mean, God, if you've been listening to the last few episodes of the FM Show podcast, and by last few I mean the last couple of years, it's not a lot of FM to talk about, is there really? Um, oh, here we go. Motherwell versus Aberdeen. Why does it always rain on me by Travis? How fitting. But yeah, Villakazi we got for like 350 grand. So, well happy with that. Well happy. Although, because he'd gone to, oh no, it was Duke that had gone to Fenerbahce from Generation Foot. And then we got him on a free. But yeah, Villakazi we had to pay for. What time's the show in Nottingham finish? It'll be 3:30. Partner loves the FM show in the car, mostly due to Aaron. Aaron will definitely be there. Did I see this in Johnston game? No. Did anybody else see this in Johnston game? It's a bold opening start, suspect. Was it on the news? I'm presuming something massive's happened. Was there aliens? Did a spaceship come down? Did someone lose their trousers? Did someone find the biggest chip they've ever found? A 7-goal banger. Banger, I hardly know her. Who did they play against? Who was St Johnstone playing against? I've got Ramsey back. Loved him at Aberdeen. Yeah, he's not been very good though. That's the thing. I don't think he's anywhere near as good as the player that the FM researcher found. And there we go. Angulo taps it in. Kilmarnock. St Johnstone versus Kilmarnock. Fucking wow! There we go. There we go. Football's back, baby. World Cup? What World Cup? So what was the final score then? Because it might have, all we've got is 7-goal banger. I'm not sure where. I think if we've angled it for the St Johnstone game, did St Johnstone win? Angulo's getting the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, let's get carried away at 33. Yeah, you know what that means, right? St Johnstone 4, Kilmarnock 3. Oh, poor Rogue, he's not going to be happy about that, is he? Stephen O'Donnell's still playing. He must be about 72 now. Godwin Antwi. That's a great cross. That's a great goal. You got to give them that. That is class. I mean, look, Will Ferry, you can look around all you want, mate. That is partly your fault. Yeah. What a cross. But look, Will Ferry just watches. We've only had 28% possession. That's... Oops. Press the wrong button. Let's... Tell you what. He's tiring, so let's put Lobben on. I'll bring Jensen on as well. Let's change both fullbacks. Juve nervous up top. Four far five East 5-4 as the dream scoreline. It's not Tranmere 2, Walsall 3. I don't really know. Yeah. There's Noonan. Dan Neal's ball up top. Noonan's ball in. Juice header. Just over the top. Vilakazi 6'3", Juve 6'5". It's giving a bit of encouragement. Oh, it's a free kick coming in, so which will probably mean we'll concede because we've done a encourage. It's not going to be disallowed either, is it? Goal awarded. Yeah. I mean, there's a load of them offside. Oh. It's all right, don't worry. This is all part of the plan, I think. Not sure whose plan, but someone's plan. Oh, 3-1. Yeah, this isn't good, is it? Oh dear. Oh, this put us 8th. Yeah, maybe not as much attacking gegenpressing as we thought. Are we blaming Destin Ugly for that one, Jason? Is he becoming the easy figure of hate? I mean, I'm happy if he is. That's fine. Vilakazi, it's turned away. That's dreadful. Look at that. Dominated throughout the whole game. That was shocking. Vilakazi on a 5-7. So yeah, it's going to be East 5-5, 4-4-4, isn't it? Second match against Mulder now. Um, right. Tell you what, let's look for a goalkeeper on loan. Obviously, the Dutch national team are now probably happy that they didn't hire me as their manager, I presume. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Orford, see how good he is when he comes over here. Uh, he was at Linfield, so. And we did look at Robbie Orr as well as an option. Graham's out for a couple of days. That's going to affect us briefly in Europe with the centre half issue, isn't it? Right. So a couple of changes, I think, for this match. So Graham's out. So we'll pop Williams back in at centre half. Chambers in for Ferry. Let's put McCowan back in. Maybe even Rego, actually. Let's put Rego in there, actually. Maybe do McCowan and Rego. And do you know what? Let's bring Jufalf. Yeah, let's make a few changes. Evening, Rage. How are you, buddy? And I'm tempted to go with Big Ross Stewart up top. So, a few changes. And Ramsey's still a question mark as well. It's Ralston. Ralston's back, right? There you go. So yeah, a few changes. Quite a few changes, actually. Maybe too many changes. Yeah, we hope for this guy to lock himself down. He's going to be quite decent, I reckon. We can actually give him a debut as well now. He's got a professional contract. Right, 3-2 down. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Rage. Very, very good indeed. Certainly can't complain. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Get ourselves in the next round of Europe. That's what we need. This is the builder nation, right? Is Villacasi a wonder kid? Yeah, well, I mean, he's not an actual wonder kid, but for us, he is, yeah. Evening Roadhouse, how are we? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And using the Ibiza save. Yeah, I'm playing it in the background. So I'm sort of recording it as a play in the back. That doesn't sound right, does it? Yeah, no, I'm having to play it sort of like in spare time, which I don't have a lot of, but especially this week, I'm in the office a lot this week, so can't even have a couple of hours cheeky during the day. But yeah, season 1 is progressing, so the plan will hopefully be get some videos out before we go away on holiday at the end of the month. That'd be quite good to get it done, because yeah, it's proving quite fun. It's a save I've not played before, and it's a style of save I've not done. So, although having said that, I've also done an end of season video for this. So, what am I, a YouTube professional now? So yes, there'll be no stream tomorrow night while I edit the final bits and pieces for this one to go up. Oh dear. Right, Christian Eriksen's made it 1-0. Not that Christian Eriksen, another Christian Eriksen. We're just all running around like we don't get anywhere near him. I know doing a YouTube is terrible, isn't it? It's not me. But yeah, let's try it, Rougeau. Let's see how it goes. It's not you at all, which is why I asked. No, it's not. It's not. But I don't know. Just gotta wait and see if we can do something. Right, okay. I mean, they're very narrow, but we're still. Right, let's go wide, shall we? Oh, this is just. I mean, we're just giving them goals here, aren't we? Yeah. Europe looks like it might be over, I'm afraid. Mola Deli just leaves Ralston for dead, and Breivik fires home. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Europe not this season. Maybe not. Maybe not. But lasted longer than Scotland's World Cup. We did. And we won just as many trophies as England. No, you're right, yeah. I mean, we to be fair, I mean, I don't know if Scotland actually reached the group stages. This is still the qualifiers. Ross Stewart. We've got one back. Come on, Tooney, you've got to believe. You've got to believe. It's not over yet. Angulo. He wants that Ballon d'Or, doesn't he? The Loch Ness Drogba at the back post. Veggie still believes. We just need 2 more goals. That's all we need. Okay, the fact that they've obviously got a highlight now means that we need 3 more goals. And then we'll go out on away goals. Is away goals still a thing anymore? I can't remember. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Right. Stand back down, everyone. It's yeah, Europe's over. He was definitely at fault there. He is, isn't he? Attacking them 4-2-3-1, and what's happened? I mean, it's not working though, Tuning. That's the thing. You know? All this chat about like, oh yeah, do this. But bullshit. It's all bollocks. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's make a change in the first half. At least you don't need a new keeper for Europe now. True. Look, I will not have any Pickford slander, Biz of Life. Oh, that was a good ball down the line there. Problem is, I now need a new goalkeeper for the league, Tuning. Okay, so Build a Nation it doesn't get built in one season, does it? That's the thing, right? We qualified for Europe. That's the first thing. Yeah. Given how our previous seasons have gone, that definitely felt like an achievement. The fact we did qualify for Europe. But yeah, stopped early doors is a shame. Oh, put a new goalkeeper on. Why not? Due for Villakazi. Let's just change everything. See what makes it different. You couldn't build Darlington in 12 seasons. No, I couldn't. But thankfully, I mean, this is one of those things, though. We're going to build this over. This is going to go until, well, at least till December, probably January time. Nobody came to see me try and build anything anyway, did they? Right. All we've got to hope now is that Falkirk do well in Europe and Rangers and Celtic. That's what we're going to have to hope. I don't know if either of those things are going to happen. Juve, Ross Stewart. It can hurt because you've got no trifle. I mean, look, trifle is the way forward, right? Juve with a little dink over the top. Ross Stewart runs through. Volleys into the ground. That'll do. Still time. It's unlikely. Purgination. Oh, all of ye with little faith, aren't yous? Yeah. Here's Ross Stewart down the line again. Go on, Ross. Why is there no one in the box? Why is Ross Stewart dribbling? Here's Juve. Ross Stewart. In for Nisbet. Oh, it's deflected out for a corner. Rage says he believes. Bless you, Rage. I mean, I appreciate it, but None of us really believe. Cleared away. Joof finds Angulo. There's Joof. Joof scores. Right, okay. Hang on. Can we get everybody up front now? We need another striker. Right, have we got one more? One more goal in us. 3 minutes to do it. I suspect the answer is no, but come on, let's go extra time. Okay, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. It's the hope that kills. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? That is the oh dear. Oh dear. We're gonna have to go and buy Melier now, aren't we? That's that's the disappointing bit of all of it. The fact we now have to go and literally be like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, Melier is probably the best option now. Right, okay. Sorry, team. Okay. Europe's done. At least we didn't lose. Bloody Norwegians always rowing. Yeah. Right. Okay, chat. Come on. Moment of honesty. Is Alien Melier the answer? And be honest. Because we thought that Destinoglu was just a little bit better. I mean, Melier's got better communication, better command of area, apparently. He's got better handling, apparently. He's got better kicking. Apparently, well, I mean, Melier's better at one-on-ones. He can throw the ball better. He's got better vision. Maybe for counter-attacks might work. A bit more agile. Oh, Nelly is never the answer. Shouldn't be in the question. I know. Oh, it's difficult. Could you love Matty Young from Sunderland? Don't know. Gaiten Poussin from Red Star. Let's bring him in on trial, shall we? We've also got Daniel Peretz from Bayern. Darman, a Tunisian goalkeeper. What's Matt Young saying? I mean, handling's only of 12 max, isn't it? So one-on-ones look pretty good. Determination looks good, but they released Patterson, have they? Or sold Patterson? Hmm. Ryan Maguire. Matthias Bogogno. Argentinian goalkeeper. We could go crazy with it. Roberto Ramirez. These guys are available in December. Um, I want to see who this French goalkeeper is here because I've never heard of Gaëtan Poussin. But our scouts seem to think that he's fine. Rushing out 16 to 18 tendency. I mean, he rushes out a lot, but his acceleration is really slow. That doesn't fill me with strength. Doesn't feel comfortable playing in big matches. Great. There's a couple of flags there, isn't there? A couple of red flags. French for Gary Chicken. Yeah, literally. Right, so we've got Granite Morton now in the cup. The Premier Sports Cup, so it's one of those like daft trophies. Do we doesn't like doesn't like big matches. What a Poussin. Let's put McCrory in. Are we going to play our full strength side in this match, or are we going to rotate and put some other players in and try them? out for size. I mean, if we look at Mellier's mentals, right? 14 for bravery, 13 for anticipation, 12 for composure, only 11 for decision making, 15 for one-on-ones. That handling's not great though. 11. Jumping reach of 16, agility of 15, aerial reach of 15. 6'5" is a big boy. Is Melly asking for stupid wages? Not really. I don't think so. He wants to be a backup. Let me do who? Jasper Silver Tordestilskin. Who's he? Be honest, never heard of him, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Chambers in actually there. Jensen, sorry. Right, let's try that. So it's slightly mixed side against Granite Morton. All right, Tordilskin doesn't want to come on air on trial, but I'm not spending 1,400 quid on him to scout. Brazilian Victor Bobson. Don't need another central midfielder. Ramsey injured again. Of course he is. Calvin Ramsey, the walking injury. Well, not walking actually, just constantly injured. Thirty-year-old Bio. Okay, away to Granite Morton. See if we can get a result. Wheeling a chair, holding his crutches, how he enters a room. Yeah, it's pretty true, that, to be honest, T-Mac. I've got no idea how he passed a medical for my team. Maybe he bribed the doctors. Let's see if we can at least get something back. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. It's disallowed, thankfully, but Jesus. Long ball up, lobbing. Sensible decision, please, mate. Thank you. Dan Neal. Nisbet. James. Villakazi. Nisbet. Goes past his marker. Oh, good save. It's a corner. At least that's us getting forward. Nisbet again. Gives it away. What's Rego doing? Standing looking. Nisbet wins it back though. Jensen. Oh, big Dan Neal. Straight at the keeper. Seven shots, 4 on target. Got a bit more of the ball, but we haven't scored yet. That's the problem. Let's just whack the ball up front, shall we? Let's get up front to Ross Stewart. We're on top, but we're not turning our chances into goals. That's the problem. So Rego's starting to look a bit tired. Bassey's not having a great game out wide. Ross Stewart's not playing well up front. He's tiring. Rego's starting to flag a bit now. So possibly put Watson on for him. Does that mean swap him and Dan Neal around? Let's maybe bring Juve on for Bassey. Oh, there's Juve getting involved. That's what we want. Watson, Neal, Villakazi. Ball through. Oh, Nisbet. What a goal that would have been. Ross Stewart's not really having much joy, is he? Barney Stewart on the bench if needs be. Oh, not a counter-attack. Not a counter-attack. Hold him up. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. How have we done this? Oh, Jesus. What is with us and Aberdeen? Like, oh my. I think oh, I don't even know. I've got no idea. Oh God. This feels very patronizing from the Stereophonics as well, that tell us to have a nice day. Jeremiah's James nods in the equalizer. There we go. It's a good header. But it shouldn't have got to this stage, surely. It shouldn't be getting to this stage. Here we go. Second corner. Jensen, come on someone's head. Come on, Jensen, speed it up. That'll do. Reece Williams. 2-1. Oof. God, we're digging ourselves out of a hole here, aren't we? Oh, hang on. Granite Morton have got the ball. That can't be good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Charge down. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. Any ideas, anyone? Any ideas? Do we go back to Darlington? Should we rebuild Darlington again? I think the perfect comment from the chat last season was, "I hate everything about this team," and that's when we beat Celtic, because this is what we do normally. Oh, Villakazi, lovely drop of the shoulder. Jensen, Dan Neil, Jensen floats it in. Barney Stewart at the back post. 3-2. It's a cracking ball in from Jensen. Little backwards header. Not even watching. He knows where it's going. Pretty much dislocates his neck to try and like nod it back in. There we go. That'll do. Oof. Just about. Just scraped through. Andy says, move from Chester to Huddersfield, save them for relegation. Haven't won any of the first 7 games of the season. Pissed off already. But you know what, though? What you've done there, though, is you've moved from Chester to Huddersfield. You've saved them for relegation. That's brilliant. Like, so you're clearly in a team that's going to struggle. Like, you know, they were nearly relegated. So you can't I don't think you can expect great things straight away. I don't think, anyway. Luke Graham needs to come back in. So does Nooster. Actually, is Graham the ball player? 13 for vision and passing. 12 and 13, that's fine. All right, let's see if that works, shall we? Who have we got next? Have we got a little bit of time off now, have we? So that fixture's looking like 23rd of August. All right, yeah, about a week until play Kilmarnock. Josh Gentles. Yeah, no worries, Andy. Take it easy, pal. Catch you up soon. Okay, let's go back to the squad. Let's try and get rid of some players because we're on a 36-man squad now, so that's starting to creep up a little bit. So let's offer a Remy back out. I mean, he's not dreadful. I think if we can get some money for him, that'll be quite useful. Offer Will Ferry out again. Okay, so Melier's move is delayed due to a work permit, but he should still get one, I'd imagine. Right, Wraith Rovers want to take Carter Deer. So let's give him a run out because he's going to be pretty useful for us in the future, we hope. Watson's picked up an injury. Couple of days, that's fine. Transfer this to Remo. See if that helps. Still nothing coming in for Ferry yet, so it's just fine. Do we get a new goalkeeper and just put the old one in the national squad? Yeah, well, I mean, it looks like Melier is going to come in. Hopefully he gets a work permit. I mean, we're going to lose McCrory anyway because he wants to play and we don't really want to play him, so we'll probably sell him also. He's also not very good, despite the fact his kicking and one-on-ones are pretty decent. Let's offer him out as well, actually. I feel like Poussin's probably the best goalkeeper, but it just feels like there's going to be something really, really glaringly wrong with him. Do you know what I mean? Like all his attributes make it look like he's probably going to be class, which means that I'm pretty sure he's not going to be. Is that rational thinking, do you reckon? There's no goalkeepers here, is there? Okay, here we go then. Drum roll, everybody. Ilan Melier is coming in. Oh dear. I mean, this is either a great idea or a really stupid one. The fact that fans have got reservations says a lot, doesn't it? Harrison says, I'm a huge season, my Edinburgh City save. Need to stay up in the Championship after back-to-back promotions after 2 seasons. That's pretty mint, to be honest. Nisbet's out for a couple of days. I mean, Angus Gunn was our other option as well. Shortlist him as well. As we look, if we get rid of McCrory, then Angus Gunn's sort of the natural replacement, isn't it? Scottish for Scottish. Well, we did bring McKenna in, actually. He was a young goalkeeper, so we could bring him through instead. Okay, so Cartier is happy that he's went out on loan. I think he'll progress into quite a decent player, to be honest. I think the expectations of us finishing third might look a little bit far-fetched now. Season preview, yeah, we're already slipped down to 4th. So that's good news, right? No offers, right? Let's try and transfer list him in. It's about Ferry. DG boss, you're 29 today. Well done. Well done, boss. I'm 46 today. It's not my birthday, it's just that's how old I am. Harrison, halfway through the season, looks like playoffs will be able to survive. It's a weird league, half a professional, half a semi-pro. Okay, so Mellier's coming as a backup, but guess what, folks? He's starting against Kilmarnock. Okay, that's going to be the confidence boost he needs, right? Or it's going to be the kick up the backside that our actual goalkeeper needs to say, look, we brought in a lad who's got Premier League experience, including some howlers, and he wants to be a backup goalkeeper, and I actually trust him more than you. Any Nordic goalkeepers on our shortlist? We had that elastic man from Sweden at Larissa. We did, didn't we? Was it like 6'7", 6'8", or something daft like that? I mean, we've just had a suggestion for a goalkeeper from Norway, but we need to scout him first. Todilsken. He was on the shortlist, I believe. There you go, that lad there. So we'll scout him. Why not? I mean, Pierce Charles as well. Can we maybe get him on loan, possibly? There's no harm in asking, is there? Okay, right. Mellier's starting in goal. Right, let's go. I should have given Mellier number 1, to be honest, but again, that shows how little faith I've got in Mellier. The number 1 shirt is available and he doesn't get it. Okay, Kilmarnock 8th, we're 9th. We need this result before we play against Celtic. Come on, Aberdeen. Let's show them that we mean business, shall we? It's a team with John Joe Shelby in, for God's sake. You know what I mean? We can't take them seriously, surely. There's Ross Stewart, there's Jensen. Nuster. Jensen, Nuster, Graham. Dan Neil. Great ball to Angulo. Good cross in. Big Ross Stewart at the back post. Second attempt. Third attempt. Diouf. If at first you don't succeed, just keep hacking away and eventually it'll go in. I mean, was it handball by Ross Stewart first of all? Maybe. Don't know. Let's not question whether it was or wasn't. Let's just accept that it's gone in. Ross Stewart's now got a bruised ankle. Great. Apparently he can play through it, but knowing Ross Stewart, he'll be out for several months with that. That's why I was like, do we get rid of him? "11 shots from Aberdeen." He'll be in a cast with an IV on his arm by the end of the match. Absolutely. He'll be embalmed, I reckon. Right, there you go. 1-0. Let's take that. Let's get Ross Stewart off. I mean, that's a dominant first half. I'd like to be more than one goal up, though. Let's get Nisbet on in place of the Loch Ness Drogba. Here's Velikazi. Away he goes. Go on. There he goes. There he goes. That's what we wanted to see. Juve. Does he find him again? Graham. Juve. Angulo. Big Dan Neil. Oof. He's not big though, is he really? He's just like normal sized Dan Neil. Nooster for the neck strain. Jack Milne on, get Chambers on. You've got a neck strain. I need you to be heading the ball. That's the problem. Right, get Milne on. Juve starting a tyre. Graham's on the yellow card. Lobben's starting a tyre. Let's replace Juve with Bassi. What does this win do for us? This moves us up. We could move us up to 7th. Actually, Velikazi out left. Yeah, do that. Can we scrape a 1-0? Because it would be scraping a 1-0. Despite how impressive we've been. That'll do. I'll take 1-0. Do you know what I mean? That's absolutely fine. That was a good victory. It's 3 points at the end of the day. We haven't had many of those tonight. It's 3 points is 3 points, isn't it? I mean, if you look at what we've done tonight, we beat Limassol, we drew with Hibs, we've lost twice to, well, we lost to Mulder, we lost to Motherwell, drew with Mulder, beaten Greenock Morton, we've beaten Kilmarnock, Celtic next. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you. We're not playing Celtic tonight. We just can't. I know there'll be some of you thinking, oh, but TJ, it's the end of the month and we have to play all the games in the month. We do. But not tonight. Not tonight. Let's just take it all in. Let's go. Look, it's fine. We got to win. That's enough. Let's finish on a win. Let's just appreciate that for a moment. Okay. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to, let's say, got to edit the video for YouTube. So hopefully that'll be up at some point this week. Next stream we sell Daston Oglu. It's a debut clean sheet for Melier. That's what we need to consider right there as well, isn't it? So hopefully the video will be up for YouTube by the end of the week. If it is, I'll signpost that there so you can go and have a watch of it. Yeah, usual stuff. Maybe Wednesday, possibly, depending upon YouTubey things. If not, definitely Friday. Keep your eyes peeled on Discord. But let's go and see Mr. Maggio, who's currently having a great time in Wales. He's in Europe as well. So thank you, as always, everybody. It's always a pleasure. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you at some point during the week. And yeah, speak to you soon. All right, all the best, legends. In a bit. Bye now.